Welcome to Philosophy Rewired, where big ideas meet real life. This isn't your dusty old-school lecture hall. Here we're breaking down philosophy's most profound concepts and rewiring them into tools you can use every day. Ever wonder what makes you you? Why you sometimes feel disconnected from the world, or even yourself? Why happiness feels so elusive? Or how ancient thinkers can help you crush modern challenges? Are you truly connected? Have you ever felt like you're in a sea of people, yet completely alone? Or caught in a spiral of overthinking, analyzing every word you say, wondering how others perceive you? These experiences are more than just fleeting feelings. They are windows into alienation and self-consciousness. They expose the fractures between who you are, who you want to be, and who the world expects you to be. But here's the secret. These uncomfortable feelings are also signposts to something greater. They challenge you to break free, to rise, and to reconnect with your deepest, most authentic self. This isn't just another philosophical debate. It's a journey to reclaim your power, your joy, and your connection to the world. Are you ready to turn alienation into purpose and self-consciousness into confidence? Let's dive in. What is alienation, and why does it matter? Alienation is that aching feeling that you don't quite belong. It's the sense that you're a misfit in your own life, like wearing clothes that just don't fit. The term comes from the Latin alienare, meaning to make strange. It's a fracture between you and your work, your society, or even your own identity. Picture the office worker mindlessly punching the clock, creating products they don't care about, in a company that barely knows they exist. Or the teenager scrolling through social media, comparing their real life to everyone else's highlight reel, feeling smaller with each post. Imagine the parent who fulfills every duty but feels disconnected from their own dreams. Or the artist who suppresses their creativity to conform to societal expectations. Why does it matter? Because alienation, when left unchecked, can rob you of your sense of purpose. It hollows out your days and drains your spirit. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Alienation is a wake-up call, a sign that you are ready to create a life that truly fits who you are. It's a push toward authenticity, a spark to reimagine and redesign your reality. Self-consciousness, the mirror that won't look away. Have you ever felt the heat of 1,000 imaginary eyes watching your every move? That's self-consciousness in action. It's the voice in your head whispering, "Do I sound stupid? Are they judging me? Am I good enough?" It can make you feel like a performer on a stage you didn't sign up for. But here's the twist. Self-consciousness is a double-edged sword. Yes, it can trap you in fear of judgment, but it also opens the door to self-awareness. It pushes you to grow, reflect, and become the person you truly want to be. Self-consciousness often arises because we care deeply about how we present ourselves to the world. It reveals our desire for connection, approval, and belonging. The problem arises when this desire mutates into paralyzing fear. But if you can shift your perspective, self-consciousness becomes a tool for growth. It invites you to ask, what do I truly value? What parts of me do I want to express? Why does it matter? Because if you let self-consciousness rule you, it steals your authenticity and joy. But if you harness it, you can turn it into a tool for transformation. Awareness is the first step toward empowerment. Stories of alienation and self-consciousness, literary reflections, the power of stories. In Dostoevsky's Notes from Underground, the underground man is trapped in a prison of his own thoughts. His self-consciousness and bitterness keep him from connecting with the world. He embodies our modern struggle, the desperate desire to be understood, tangled with the fear that we never will be. Or consider Gregor Samsa in Kafka's The Metamorphosis. He wakes up as a giant insect, a physical symbol of the alienation he's always felt. His family's horror reflects his own disconnection from his identity. Think also of Holden Caulfield in The Catcher in the Rye, who views the adult world as phony and feels perpetually out of place. His alienation fuels his search for truth and authenticity. Real-life reflections, the world we live in. Think about the rise of quiet quitting, where people do the bare minimum at work because their jobs feel meaningless. That's alienation. Or the endless cycle of posting and comparing on social media, where the fear of judgment makes you hide your true self. That's self-consciousness. Consider the story of Malala Yousafzai, who felt alienated from a society that denied her education. Her alienation became her strength, igniting her fight for equality. Or Steve Jobs, who was fired from his own company feeling disconnected and rejected, yet used that alienation to launch a wave of innovation. We've all been there, but we don't have to stay there. Each moment of alienation or self-consciousness holds the potential for transformation. The double-edged sword, pros and cons, the hidden gifts of alienation and self-consciousness. Yes, these feelings are uncomfortable, but they come with hidden opportunities. Self-discovery. Alienation forces you to ask, what really matters to me? It's a chance to redefine your life. Independence. Stepping away from societal norms frees you to create your own path. Creativity. Some of the greatest art, ideas, and innovations have been born from feelings of alienation. Empathy. Experiencing these struggles makes you more compassionate and understanding of others. Resilience. Overcoming these challenges makes you stronger, more adaptable, and more confident. The shadows we need to face. But let's not sugarcoat it. There are challenges too. Loneliness. Alienation can lead to despair if you don't find your way back. Anxiety. Overthinking and fear of judgment can paralyze you. Stagnation. Self-doubt can keep you stuck. Loss of authenticity. Hiding your true self to avoid judgment dims your light. How to break free and reconnect feeling trapped. You have the power to break free. Here's how. 1. Embrace who you are. Mindfulness. Stay present. Breathe. Notice your thoughts without getting lost in them. Self-compassion. Talk to yourself with kindness. You're not your mistakes. Journal. Write to untangle your thoughts and find clarity. Reflect on what's truly important to you. 2. Build real connections. Find your tribe. Join groups that resonate with your passions. Be authentic. Share your real thoughts and feelings. Vulnerability attracts genuine relationships. Engage in deep conversations. Move beyond small talk. Discuss dreams, fears, and ideas. 3. Live with purpose. Set goals that excite you. What lights you up? Chase it. Create something. Express yourself. Write, paint, build. Let your soul speak. Help others. Sometimes the best way to find yourself is by lifting others up. 4. Ditch perfectionism. Progress over perfection. Every step forward counts, no matter how small. Challenge your inner critic. Ask, is this thought helping me or holding me back? Conclusion, own your story. Alienation and self-consciousness can feel like chains, but they also offer a key, the key to growth, self-discovery, and authentic connection. These feelings are not your enemies, they are your teachers, pushing you to break free from what doesn't serve you and step into your true self. You are not alone in this journey. Embrace who you are, connect deeply with others, and live with purpose. The world doesn't need another imitation, it needs you. Bold, imperfect, and real. Own your story. Your authenticity is your superpower.